Hello, my loves. We made it through the eclipse portal. We are out the other side. How are you all doing? Did you make it through okay? Are we all right out there? We've got a big week next week, astrologically. That's going to really help us to make sense of that eclipse portal and to begin to grow from it, learn from it, understand what it was all about and be able to move forwards from it. So if you're still a little bit discombobulated by it all, because it was big, don't worry. Next week is going to help us to really begin to integrate and land with it all. But yeah, let me know here how you found it, and I can share, and then we can see how, as always, we're in this together. I'd imagine there's going to probably be half of you that were like, I loved it, I transformed, and the other half of you were like, I didn't like it, but I transformed. Also, I know I've been a little MIA on here. I'm almost done with the book, almost. And then October's a little bit of a crazy month for us over here, in a really good way. We've got the Edinburgh Witch Tour and the Witch Wound Workshop, and then the retreats as well. So there's a lot going on. But then after that, I'm going to really slow down for the rest of the year and take some time off and integrate and rest and gather myself back. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I just need to get the book finished by kind of mid-October and do the other bits I need to do, and then I can be much more present. But you know, when you've got so many plates spinning and something's got to give, you like just can't keep everything spinning. But yeah, as soon as some of those other plates have stopped spinning, I can spend much more time on here. But yeah, thank you for all bearing with me and sending me love from afar. And I've got a little bit of time later, so shall we do some questions? If you've missed me and you want to ask me something, go for it. I got a lot of these, so I just want to say thank you. And I'm so happy that the Cosmic Weather Reports can support you in what we're going through right now. And that's why I do them. I do them so that we can really all begin to try to understand and work with the current energies. Because what we need to remember is that astrology and transits don't make us do anything. They just stir up what's already within us and give us almost a map of what's coming. So we know there's going to be a little bump in the road here. There's going to be a sharp bend here. This is going to happen here. You've got the opportunity to do that here. And we can choose to follow along or not. But life is just so much easier when we do. And so I'm just really happy that the weather reports resonate and that they do help so many of you. And even in the weeks, like the past few weeks when it's been tough to show up and to do them, I'm like, but I need to, because they do make a difference. And so thank you. I always love hearing that they do. I also got a lot of these. So thank you so much to everyone who has reached out and sent me love and support and healing. And it really, really, truly has meant the world. And I am equally so happy to just feel like myself again. September was the hardest month I've had for a really, really, really long time. Like for as long as I can remember. September was it was a lot. It was just a really big month for so many different reasons. But it was equally beautiful and transformative and humbling, and really showed me and taught me an awful lot. And so as much as it was tough and challenging, I'm so grateful for it. A lot of that's been channeled into the new book as well. And so, yeah, but thank you for your support. It's the wrong time to ask just yet about the accreditation. I can't cope with anything else right now. Let me get the book out of the way. Let me get Edinburgh and the retreats out of the way. Let me get some rest. Give me a moment. Let me just lie down for a second. And then I'll look at the accreditation. It's on the list. It's happening. It's coming. I promise you. But if anyone gives me another plate to spin right now, it won't be the plates that fall over. It's going to be me that falls over. And especially after September and all that happened, I'm very aware that right now I just really need to take care of myself. So it is coming. I promise you. Just bear with me. I'm just thinking, do we want to do a workshop towards the end of the year with the astrological themes of next year? Would that help? Where we can go through the big themes, the big transits. We've got a couple of big things coming next year. So would we want that? First of all, don't try to justify it or convince them or persuade them. just continue along your journey towards your soul's destiny. And at some point, they will either come on board and support you when they see the difference it's making in your life, or you may need to decide whether your soul destiny or your partner is more important to you. But to begin with, just continue on your journey. And I'd maybe really sit with and ask yourself, why do you need their support? And I know obviously we all want our partner's support, and it would be lovely to think that your partner would want to support you in this. And then also try and maybe feel into why they're not supporting you. Is there a fear there? What's it all about? But then continue towards your destiny anyway. Also, I know probably a few of you are going to ask, so now's a really good time to talk about it, but it's probably not going to do it now. I don't know if in any of these stories you're going to be able to see like a white kind of diamond in this eye. I only see out of one eye. I don't see out of this eye. And I've had operations on it. It's got a black purse string in and black iris rings and all kinds of things going on in there. But every now and then when you get this eye in the right light, you can see like a little diamond that glows back at you. That actually kind of makes me quite happy because I feel like it's my soul shining through. But yeah, before anyone messages me and says there's like something wrong with your eye, there is, but there isn't anything wrong with my eye, and I can't make it happen. I noticed it on the last story. It was really obvious. But yeah, if you can see any little diamonds in this eye, yeah, it's my eye that human me doesn't see out of, but my soul sees out of. I don't know if I'm meant to be sharing this, but here goes between us. It's going to be called Your Cosmic Purpose, and it's all about how to trust in the universe and follow the path of your soul. So we go into astrology for your soul and what to look for in your birth chart to look for your purpose, and ways to live your cosmic purpose. And I talk about things like spirit guides and soul contracts and what is your soul and what's the universe and higher consciousness, and then just real ways to begin to overcome your ego and human self and begin to resonate in the frequency of your soul. So I hope you all love it. It's been a big one to write, it really has. And just around that, as I'm finishing off the last chapters now, if you hear me say all of that and there's something you hope I've put in that book and you're like, oh, I hope she talks about this or shares about that, let me know here.